Hello everybody, welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fixxitt. My name's Fixxitt, and today it's time to correct a bit of a problem. It's a problem that's been really annoying me in my own videos for quite some time, and maybe some of you are aware of it, maybe not, but I think me pointing it out will probably make us all aware of it, and that's kind of my hope, is at least that I'll be more aware of it now, and that is my constant verbal floatage. That's right, I just learned the term. The term floatage in speech, there we go, there's one. I'm going to leave that one in, because I couldn't stop myself. But the word floatage in speech is something like and like, know what I'm saying, etc. There's a lot of them, and it's just garbage. It's just garbage junk time. And I want to eliminate it. I'm tired of it. I want that to be gone from my speech in general, let alone my YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. By the way, I built this beauty off camera. How about this thing? Is this thing not great? It's very small. It's a small little stable, but I need a place for Fasty to live, and I thought this would be I just said, So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a little tiny cut, and we're going to see how long I can go before I make one of these terrible mistakes by using Floatum, which is just something I want to get out of my speech. In the meantime, while we're doing that, I have some stuff that I want to do. I did record the building of this little stable here, the simple little horse stable, on camera, and that is when my mic started acting up again. So yeah, I don't think it's a mic problem. Actually, I think it's a computer problem. That's something I've talked about entirely too much. But I'm looking over my little tiny kingdom right now, and I finally have a name and some ideas. So the kingdom is going to be called Two Brothers. That's going to be the kingdom. It's going to be called Two Brothers, and there's going to be some lore around it, and the lore is going to be it's actually two kingdoms, and maybe the kingdoms are feuding a little bit. Maybe they're not war. Come on, it's named after my boys, Harrison and Lincoln, my two sons. But I think that what we're going to do is we're going to have maybe a castle up here and for like King Harrison, and then maybe we'll have a castle like way over there for like King Lincoln, and they'll just be maybe different styles that they can sort of go back and forth. I think it will be a lot of fun. I think it's a really fun little idea, and thank you for the naming suggestions all around. I got a lot of really good ones in the comments of last episode. But today, we're not doing all the castles and stuff. Today, I want to show you what I've been working on. I was on last night for probably 3 hours, maybe, just doing maintenance. Like I built that. But other than just building the stables, I was just doing maintenance. I was adding this wheat field and adding these little hedgerows here and figuring out where the pathing is going to be. And it is so much more immersive. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy with the changes here. I just think they're fantastic. I don't know what it is about this very specific area, but for some reason when I bone meal right around here, I am getting so many yellow flowers. It's really amazing. And only yellow flowers. No poppies. Maybe that's a Bedrock thing. I can't think of one place in Java that gives you essentially exclusively yellow flowers, but I love it. Because it's basically a chance for yellow dye, because I don't think I have a sunflower yet. But secondly, some bone meal. It makes everything so nice. I really could use a source of bone meal, and that makes me think of the next build that I want to do. And I don't know if it's going to happen today. I'm going to try. At least I'll lay out the groundwork today, but I want to get a automatic, are you ready? An automatic sugarcane farm started, and the reason for that is actually for bone meal. Now, before we do it, I want to make sure that you can actually do that. So let's go grab couple pieces of sugarcane, and I want to make sure that these sugarcanes will actually go in a composter. I could Google it, but let's just do it for fun, right? Right. Okay, we'll go over here. I think I probably have the most storage in this little sheep hut area over here. And the other thing I want to do, I want to add some more chimneys to these little places as well. We'll see how much we get to today. That's a lot of plans. Now let's look up composter and see what the recipe possibly is. The recipe, you need to have this. Okay, the recipe is this. Oh, just like that, I just made it. Sweet. That's how it's done. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, sugarcane does work. So I could do an automatic sugarcane farm that feeds directly into a composter. Sweet. So when you're in your own little survival world or big survival world or SMP or whatever you're doing, what are you thinking? Whenever you're going to build a farm, are you thinking hide to underground? Are you thinking put it in like a spawn chunks or a community location where a bunch of stuff is? Or are you thinking more like me? And I would love to know this in the comments. I love to know how people think in Minecraft. Are you thinking more like me, which the way I think is use it for an excuse for a build? Like that church, for example, that's a zombie spawner, obviously. And if it weren't for finding a zombie spawner there, I probably wouldn't have built a church there. So I think that's awesome. So that is the way we're going to go here. We're going to use it. First, we're going to build a sugarcane farm, and then I'm going to surround it by a building. Of what kind? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge later. But I want to put it right in this farming area so that it's loaded while the whole time I'm working around here. I think that'll be a really good idea too. And I think I'm going to put it right up here because I think it's going to be a pretty big building, to be totally honest. And I have no materials. All right, let's start with that. You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking, hey, you know what I'd love? I'm going to take this bed with me. You know what I would love? I'm thinking I would surely love to have a beacon at some point in this world. The problem is I don't plan to reset the nether whenever 1.16 or whatever the bedrock equivalent of that is comes out. So that means I don't really want to go exploring the nether any more than I absolutely have to, which means I'm not going to go start farming wither skeletons until that is done. So yeah, so what do we do about that? Well, I guess we do nothing. I think we do nothing. I think we do a big fat nothing. I can't think of a way around that. I don't want to reset it. I want to keep this world consistent. So yeah, so that's just kind of the way it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I think that's how far water will flow. And we could actually, I could actually just go ahead and put dirt here. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for right now, I'd kind of like to test it. So let's sleep. Oh, that's right. Look right here. Redstone. That's right. Fix got some redstone. I'm going to be doing a little tutorial here teaching you all how to do some mechanical Minecraft type of things. I think you will really enjoy this incredibly inventive redstone sugarcane farm. Something that you've probably never seen anything quite so technical. That's okay. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. No problem. I need to grab some quartz as well, I believe. This is like my 4th trip back to storage just in starting this little project. I seriously need a storage area that is closer to the other part over by the church. It's unbelievable. It doesn't feel that far, but when you walk it as many times as I have, because now I need more cobblestone. I just need to keep going to get like 1 or 2 more things. It's very, very annoying. Very annoying. I need a 3rd storage system in this tiny little world. Coming soon. All right, I did a short little mining trip and came up with a 30 level. So I got this and perfect. This is exactly what I actually need because this is starting to run a little low. Now, the problem is this one over here kind of stinks because it doesn't have efficiency on it. This one's almost broken. That one is pretty good, but it's almost broken as well. So maybe I should combine them or something, get an efficiency. Wouldn't even get an efficiency 5 actually with that. But anyway, and I also got somewhere around 30 diamonds on a short little mining trip. So I'll take that. That's a pretty good start anyway, because actually all I needed was cobblestone actually. And yeah, so it's a lot of diamonds just to go get some cobblestone. So that was extra nice. But let's head back over here and I'm going to take a look at what I've done thus far. I didn't do a lot because I ran on cobblestone very quickly here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a tileable redstone sugarcane farm. That should be quite nice. Very, very, very simple, of course, because I'm doing it here. And I made, let's see, they're in here, I think they're in here. How many did I make? I made 48 pistons. So that equals 16 or 8, or that's whole 16, right? 8, 8. And I know I could do slime blocks, but I don't have those. So we're going to do all pistons. So we got, wait, let me think. I can figure this out. We got 8, 16. No, yeah, 16. 32, 48. So I can do this 3 times, and that should be plenty, right? That should be plenty. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just building up a little back, and this is where the pistons are going to poke through, and make sure that at least sugarcane doesn't bounce past here. I know it's not going to be lossless, because I know some sugarcane is going to get trapped on these levels right here. That's fine. I'll live with it. It'll be totally totally fine. And then what we'll do is we'll just do on that row right there, we'll just do some maybe jack-o'-lanterns or something with the ugly vanilla jack-o'-lantern texture, but it should be okay. So let's go one more, and then this is where we'll put dirt, I guess, and then we'll just do this 3 times. I want to get it started. I am smelting 2 stacks of glass. I don't think that will be enough, but it'll at least be enough to get started. Yeah, I should have enough cobblestone. I'm just going to need more glass and more dirt, actually. Yeah, definitely more dirt. One thing I'm really starting to enjoy in this world is how it's starting to be connected, because for a short little time, it did seem as though I had almost 2 separate towns. I had like starter town over here, which is the cow farm, the mining building. It's not even a mining place, and the chicken farm. And then way over here, there's this part, and then this little area and the church and stuff. And it's nice that because I'm starting to finally landscape this area, that as you walk over this way, you do start to see that the world is connected. Actually, here's the back of the cow farm, and actually it's fairly small as far as it goes. I'm gonna head back to my little spawn farm. Hopefully I have sugarcane. I think I have at least some saved up. I didn't see any easy to find back in my church storage building, so hopefully I only actually need 48, so hopefully I have a stack grown. If not, maybe I'll just AFK for a minute and let it grow. While I'm traveling back and going to do some building here, I thought of a story that happened to me many years ago, and I don't think I've ever told it on the internet before. I'm a musician, as most of you know, and whenever I left Pittsburgh and went up to Montreal for my graduate degree, I went to McGill University, which is a wonderful university in the perfect, amazing, absolutely fabulous town of Montreal. I loved Montreal so much. I wanted to stay. I still sometimes regret not staying because it was unbelievable. I loved it so much. But while I was up there studying, I went up about a month before school started, and I didn't know anyone in not only Montreal, but I didn't know any Canadians. I didn't know anyone in the entire area. I was completely alone up there. So I had about a month, and I wanted to go up and get my feet wet and go to jam sessions. As a musician, you have to go to jam sessions to sort of get to know people and maybe get called for gigs and sit in and all that kind of stuff. It's a long process. So I wanted to go up early and get started with it. Well, one day I was in there practicing in one of the practice rooms in the music building, and someone knocks at my door, which is super weird because I had gone weeks. I didn't even have a cell phone yet. There was a waiting period at that time for Americans trying to get a cell phone in Canada. I don't know if that's still the case, but at that time there was. And so I answered the door. I was like, hello, very apprehensive is the building closing or am I in trouble because I'm not officially a student here? And it was another student standing there. He said, hey, are you the American graduate student trumpet player? I said, yeah. He said, hi, I'm your new best friend. And it turns out that he was the lead trumpet player in the big band. Now, I'm going to have to explain how big bands work a little bit. Okay, so there are basically 2 kinds of trumpet players in every big band. There's the lead trumpet player, and the lead trumpet player plays all the high notes, plays the melodies, stuff like that. And it's a very, very physical, oh, I need water here. Okay. I did forget about that little mechanic. I'm sure there were some people like Fix, you moron, you need water there. Anyway, I did it again. Sound floats some. And he said, I'm your new best friend. And it was so great. And sure enough, we talked for about half an hour and I barely understood a word he said because he had the thickest, most drastic, unbelievable French accent. But he was right. He turned into my best friend eventually. And we were inseparable for a long, long time. For all 3 years I was up there. It was the greatest time. And we stay in touch, not as much as we probably should, sadly. But yeah, we stay in touch and he's a wonderful dude and a great player. But at that point, I didn't know who he was. So he said, hey, at the end of the conversation, he said, hey, me and my friends are going up to this camp that I have up in about 2 hours north of Montreal, maybe an hour and a half north of Montreal. It'll be really great. You should come with us. And I thought, yeah, obviously I have nothing going on. I have no friends here. So yeah, that sounds great. I'll do that. And I was really excited. He said, okay, cool. We'll just pick you up on Friday morning. We'll pick you up, or Saturday morning or whatever. We'll pick you up at this place. Just be there, bring a sleeping bag. That's all you need to bring. And we have everything else. Oh, awesome. So I was so excited. So I call my friend. I go to this is back in the day where I stood at a payphone. I call my friend here in Pittsburgh with one of those calling cards, and I said, hey, amazing news. I made a friend. I made a Canadian friend. It was so great. And he said, oh, okay, well, cool. Well, what are you doing? I said, well, we're going camping this weekend. I said, what's his name? I don't remember his name. Like, oh, well, okay, what's his, where are you going camping? Like, I don't know, somewhere in the country. Oh, who are you going with? I don't know anyone. He said there's going to be 4 or 5 different guys coming, and you don't have a cell phone. No, I don't have a cell phone. And he said, so you're going with complete strangers in a country you don't know anyone, way out to the country, and you don't know where you're going, and you don't know when you're coming back, and you're okay with that. Well, I was okay with it until you pointed out the really clear, really clear major problems with my plan, and I started getting a little bit nervous. But I didn't say anything because I don't want to scare off my new friends. I finally get friends. I don't want to mess it all up. You know what we should do here, actually? I don't need to... All I need to do is... I can block this water, right? I should block the water. Hold on, I gotta talk Minecraft for a second. Yeah, I should block the water here. Yeah, I should, because that'll stop loss, right? If this is completely full. I know I'll lose some, but... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got this. I'll tear down some of this cobblestone because I actually need all the cobblestone. It's such a weird place. Okay. Anyway, getting back to my story. Yeah, so we end up going up camping, and I jump in the minivan with all the different guys. There was actually a girl. It was like 4 guys, including me and a girl. And we go camping, and we had a great time. And they kept asking me, it's like, so do you speak French? I'm like, no, I don't speak any French. I'm like, really? You don't speak any French? I'm like, no, I really don't. And you came to Montreal and you don't speak any... Nope, I don't know any French. So they didn't really believe me, and they wanted to know if I spoke French. So they started speaking in some French, and I'm like, I'm just looking out the window, minding my own business. I don't know what they're talking about. And and then they're just laughing and having a good old time. And then finally they break back in English. We have a great time the whole time, and everything is fine. And we come back, and it was all great. I find out years later what that little secret conversation was about. And what they were saying was, hey, so what we're going to do is we're going to tie him up to the tree, and we're going to take all his clothes, and we're going to leave him in the forest, and then we're all going to come back. And they're saying all these things to get me to freak out, to basically get me to like fess up. If I spoke French, I'd be like, whoa, what's going on here? But of course I didn't. So I'm like, dude. So I'm sitting here in a car with people talking about, pretending about, like, kidnapping me and doing terrible things to me and leaving me naked in the woods far away. And I'm just sitting there acting like Gomer Pyle in the backseat, like bouncing my head off the window. Anyway, everything worked out great. It was totally fine. But yeah, looking back, maybe not the very wisest decision I've ever made in my entire life, but you know what? It worked out for the best, and I made some lifelong friends from it. So I'm happy, but I'm also happy that I didn't get left naked in the woods. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna continue working on this little sugarcane farm, and we'll see you once I get more of it built. All right, then, get ready for learning redstone with Fixxitt. This is not my strength. It's not my strength, but I do have these pistons extended, which is a good thing. And it seems like this is how it works in Bedrock. I would tell you that I don't think this is how it works in Java, but I'm not confident enough to make that claim. But I'm pretty sure in Java, if you were to make this here, then they would just go side to side. It would not like seek out and attach to that. I don't believe so. And again, who knows? Who knows if I'm right? I mean, some of you do. Probably a lot of you do, actually. But I don't know if I'm right, and that's really what's important. So what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to be building up a little clock sort of situation right here. And this is where it's going to be going. So we're going to have a repeater here, here, and here going up. And then we're going to, yeah. Then we'll take the signal and we'll just pass it right up there and right back, okay? So here we go. Let's go. We're going to go right here. We're going to go. The signal is going to be originating from, like, say here or something. I don't know exactly where, but like say it's going to be coming this way, and it's going to be going to here. And then that's going to be a repeater just to make sure that it goes from all links, right? It's going to go up to there. Okay. Then the next thing that we're going to do is, I don't know where it's going to, we may use one of those observer blocks. Yeah, I'm not as concerned with where, when, and how the signal is going to be activated as much as I am right now passing it up. So let's go up here, and then we'll do something like this, which I have a feeling will work. Good, and then that's got to be, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, nope, still no. Okay, there we go. This is going fine. Let's try to do some magic. Here's what I want. I want this block, this one individual block right here, to fire the observer. So whenever, this should hypothetically work, whenever this thing gets the feeling that this sugarcane is up to here, then it should fire off a redstone signal. Maybe. Well, maybe. Who actually knows? Is it going the wrong way? It could be going the wrong way. Yeah, I still don't know. I still don't know. I need someone like Joel or Paranor or Cosmic or someone so brilliant. Someone Conniption Fit, Dom, Redstone people, Cyloncraft, Old Gray Man. Is this the way to do it? Maybe this is the way. Okay. So if that's the way, then this should put our signal onto this block right there. Okay. And then I think this, I can read it with a repeater. I think potentially. Let's see if I'm right here and put that right there. Okay. I think, excuse me. I think I'm about done coughing, by the way. If you've noticed in my live streams recently or whatever, I've been just coughing up like a fiend. Okay, so here, then I'm going to wrap this right over to, I think, here. So let's bring that right there. And let's see. I actually don't need that. We're going to attach it to right here. Okay. All right. Let's see. How am I going to make this happen? All right, ready? Let's test it. Let's see. I did turn around. I think it's the other way. Ready? And go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Did all of them go? All of them seems like it didn't go, or that one just grew instantly. So I think I've missed some redstone. All right, believe it or not, I actually tracked down the problem relatively easy because I'm a master of knowing how Minecraft mechanics work, as we all know. And it turns out that what I actually am missing here is I am missing a little bit of wood. Where the heck is all my wood? In here? Yeah, let me show you the problem. I need to make another repeater, and here, going up to the second floor is more than 15 is the problem, because this signal's coming from here. It's like 12 or something by the time we get to here. So all I think I probably have to do to really make this work is just add a repeater like right here. I think that'll probably do it. Let's test it out. Oh, baby. I'm very, very excited. Okay, let's see if it works. Do I have any sugarcane? Got a little bit. Again, not lossless. I'm going to lose some. Some are going to land on the platforms here, but let's check it. Ready? I'm watching up here specifically, but go. Oh, yeah. They all pushed out. Oh, yeah. Nice. And then the second, and then what's great is I don't even need, I thought I was going to do a signal, like one of those things where it takes a standard redstone, like a long pulse, and turns it into just a short pulse, but I don't even have to with this observer thing. That's fantastic. What a fantastic block. Good job, Mojang. Good job putting in something that many years ago that I just now figured out how to use. Sweet. Anyway, so yeah, so we're here. We have a beautiful redstone sugarcane farm from, look at that. I already got 2 sugarcane. I think I had 3, so I think I have 1 sugarcane. Awesome. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let me finish up the build. Oh, yes, we did it. At no point has anyone ever built a more beautiful redstone sugar farm. Not since the first one of these with the same block palette and everything else was made about 9.5 years ago or so. But still, I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy that I did it myself, and that's pretty fun. I'm sure there are going to be comments that are like, I could make 1,000 times more efficient. You know what? I had fun. I had fun doing it, and I'm going to take it for a win. This is all going to be hidden within some sort of big structure, castle, or something like that. It's not going to look like this in the world because that's hideous. That's why I didn't care if I just used cobblestone or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. I use glass just so I can see it working because I'm so proud of my redstone trickery and redstone mechanics and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I gotta go. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all next time from Bedrock Survival with Fix. Leave a like if you don't mind. It does actually help out, I'm told. And I'll see you all next episode. Bye, everybody.